When your mind is everywhere, come back to yourself. A short meditation for the scattered mind. There are moments when we suddenly realize that our mind has gone everywhere. We may have started the day with a clear sense of what mattered, but somewhere along the way, the mind found something to worry about. One thought became another, one problem became five. We began planning, anticipating, replaying conversations, imagining possibilities, trying to solve things that may not even need to be solved right now. And before we know it, we feel scattered, overwhelmed, pulled in too many directions. This meditation is for those moments. It isn't about stopping your thoughts, and it isn't about solving whatever your mind has become occupied with. It is simply a practice of coming back to your body, coming back to this moment, coming back to yourself. And then, from that quieter place, remembering what actually matters now, because the mind will wander. We will become distracted. We will lose our way sometimes. The practice isn't never wandering. The practice is learning how to return. So, wherever you are, give yourself these next few minutes. Nothing needs to be solved right now. For these few minutes, just come back. Begin by allowing yourself to become still. You don't need a particular posture. You may be sitting at your desk, on a chair, on your bed, or somewhere you have found a few quiet moments for yourself. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close or simply soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Once again, breathing in and breathing out. One more time. A slow breath in and a long, easy breath out. And for a moment, do nothing. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing you need to work out, nothing you need to fix. Just notice you are here. Perhaps your mind has been very busy. Perhaps it has been trying to work something out. Maybe it's been jumping from one problem to another, one possibility to another, one thing you need to do to another thing you might have forgotten, to something that might happen tomorrow, next week, or months from now. You don't have to fight any of that. Just notice it. My mind has wandered. That's all. No judgment, no frustration. You've simply noticed that you wandered. And noticing is already the beginning of returning. Now bring your attention down from the mind and into the body. Feel the weight of the body where you are sitting. Feel the surface beneath you. Notice your feet, your hands, your shoulders, your face, and see if you can soften somewhere. Perhaps the jaw, perhaps the shoulders, perhaps the muscles around the eyes. You don't have to make your entire body relax. Just allow yourself to soften a little. Now notice your breathing. Don't change it, simply notice the breath coming in and the breath going out. In and out. And each time your attention wanders, come back. Breath coming in, breath going out. Your mind may try to pull you away again. But I need to figure this out. What if this happens? I should be doing something. I need to make a plan. Maybe, but not in this moment. Right now, you are simply returning. So you can quietly say to yourself, not now. Not because it isn't important, not because you are avoiding it, but because you don't need to carry every problem, every possibility, every decision at the same time. Imagine for the moment that your attention has been scattered in many different directions. A little of you is in tomorrow, A little of you is in yesterday. A little of you is in a conversation. A little of you is in a problem. A little of you is in something that hasn't happened yet. And now, gently begin gathering yourself back. From tomorrow, come back. From yesterday, come back. From the conversation, come back. From the imagined problem, come back. From everything that isn't here, come back. Back into your body, back into your breath, back into this moment. And notice what happens when you stop trying to hold everything at once. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. You don't need to solve the whole day. You don't need to solve the whole week. You don't need to solve your whole life. There is only this moment and then the next. So ask yourself very gently, what actually matters now? Not everything that matters, not everything you need to do, just what matters now. Perhaps there is one task, one conversation, one decision, one small action. Or perhaps what matters now is simply resting for a moment. You don't have to force an answer, just allow everything else to become quieter until you can sense the next right thing. And now remind yourself, I don't have to follow every thought. I don't have to solve every problem the moment it appears. I can choose where I place my attention. And whenever I become scattered, I can return. Take one slightly deeper breath in and slowly breathe out. Once again, breathing in and breathing out. Feel your body again. Feel the ground beneath you. Notice the space around you. And before you open your eyes, choose one simple intention. When I leave this meditation, I will give myself to the next thing. Not 10 things, not everything, just the next thing. And when the mind wanders again, because it will, there is no need to judge yourself. Simply notice and return. Notice and return. Again and again and again. Because perhaps being centered doesn't mean never becoming scattered. Perhaps being centered means knowing how to come home. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and come back. Before you move on, just take a few seconds and notice what is different now. You don't need to feel perfectly calm. You don't need to have solved anything. Simply notice whether there is even a little more space inside you than there was a few minutes ago. And I'd like to invite you to make this meditation a practice of return. Save it to your favorites here on Insight Timer and use it whenever you notice yourself becoming scattered, overwhelmed, caught in overthinking, or pulled away from what matters. You might even begin using one simple phrase during your day. Come back, come back. When you catch yourself spiraling, come back. When you're trying to solve tomorrow, come back. When 10 different things are competing for your attention, come back. And if you'd like, after this meditation, leave a short reflection or comment with just one sentence. Right now, what matters is, then complete that sentence for yourself. And let that be where you place your attention next. The mind will wander. That's what minds do. But every time you notice, you have another opportunity to return. And that returning is the practice. Namaste.